It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 16th of December. I'm Michael Groff. We had some light rain overnight with some spots seeing as much as 1/10 of an inch or so. A little bit more light rain this morning, a bit of a lull through the afternoon hours, and then another round of precipitation coming in here later this evening and tonight as a cold front sweeps its way through the area. And the biggest concerns in the short term will be wind later today and tonight and much colder temperatures by tomorrow. And then we have a pretty interesting forecast way out toward the end of the forecast period to talk about. Maybe a Christmas Eve or Christmas Day surprise. Let's take a look at it this morning. First, let's look around the freeway cams. And the roadways look pretty good. Not seeing any trouble spots as far as that goes. The light rain we had overnight, that's not going to slow down traffic all that much. Plus, we're kind of in a holiday mode, so Friday light seems to be the way to go out there. But still, allow yourself maybe a couple of extra moments because we could still see a little bit more light rain later this morning. All right, looking at the currents out there this morning from Sky Harbor at 6:15 a.m., sitting at 57 degrees right now. Dew points at 54, relative humidity 89%. The winds are light. The barometer is falling. Across the metro area and around south central Arizona this morning, temperatures are mainly in the 50s. The clouds and the light precipitation has held up the temps overnight. And on the satellite picture, there goes that first wave of moisture that came through last night, responsible for the light rain from about 10 or 11 p.m. last evening through 5 a.m. this morning. See another round coming through. There's the radar as of 6:07 a.m. And some light rain west of the valley, out towards Sun City and Wickenburg. And you're heading out into western Maricopa County on the I-10. Yet you're going to run into some very light rain. This is not going to be a heavy rain event. This will sweep through the area through the next couple of hours. By the time many of you watch this video, that should be tapering off already, and skies will become partly sunny. On the watch warning map, boy, look at all the wind advisories across the entire Southwest, from southeast California through southern and central Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, West Texas, Oklahoma. So much of the West and the Rockies, windy today. In fact, Arizona, the only spots not under wind advisories, western Pima County, Maricopa, Yavapai, part of Gila County. But that's not going to mean that we don't see breezy conditions today. I think we still see wind gusts to around 30 miles per hour later this afternoon and tonight. On the convective outlook, a marginal risk of severe weather today around West Valley City, Utah, or perhaps Provo. Otherwise, no organized areas of severe weather across the country. And let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about with our weather, so we'll go out and look at the models this morning. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. A sharp trough making its way through the western part of the country, and westerly flow moving on in here. Moisture on the increase today. Widely scattered showers around here this morning. And again, it'll be mainly light precipitation, but then I think we become partly sunny, maybe even at times mostly sunny this afternoon. And temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer than initially thought because that cold front is moving just a little bit slower. So I think we get up into the low and middle 70s today. This is the high-res HRRR, the HRRR model at 11 a.m. this morning. It shows that most of the rain is east of us. So maybe some rain or perhaps some snow in northern Arizona, heading into portions of Gila County, Navajo, and Apache counties. The NAM, on the other hand, at 11 a.m. this morning shows a few more showers possible around the valley. And again, off and on, light showers will be possible throughout the day. But I think most of us don't see much more after this morning until this evening. This is the NAM at 7 p.m. this evening, and another round of precip approaching us from the northwest with that front coming our way. So scattered showers across western and northern Maricopa County up toward Prescott and Wickenburg. I think we're still dry in the evening, but you could see an isolated shower. This is the instability profile, the CAPE values tonight at 11 p.m. as that front approaches. And you see a couple hundred joules per kilogram of CAPE, and that's not super impressive. But here in the cool season, it doesn't take much of anything. Really, it doesn't take much of anything generally here in Arizona to gin up some thunderstorms. And we'll see that this evening, a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm, not widespread or anything like that, nothing severe. But you could hear a rumble or two of thunder this evening as the front makes its way through. This is 11 p.m. tonight, and widely scattered showers and thunderstorms possible here in the valley this evening. That'll continue through the early morning hours of Saturday, but by about 4 or 5 a.m., that'll all be gone. All right, how much rain are we going to get out of all this? Maybe 1/4 of an inch. Now, this already counts some of the rain we've had, so an additional 1/10, maybe 0.2 of an inch possible this evening. And if you get under one of those isolated thunderstorms, I guess you could see a little bit more than that. But in general, maybe another 1/10 or 0.2 of an inch. All right, tomorrow we calm it down, we dry it out. Much cooler air comes on in here. We don't even make 60 tomorrow, mid to upper 50s here in the valley. Somewhat breezy conditions at times. On Sunday morning, that's when the cold really settles in here with light winds overnight, mostly clear skies. There could be a few spots in the valley and some of the outlying areas that get down into the upper 20s. I think all of us are down in the 30s for sure, even in the urban core at Sky Harbor Airport. I'd say about 37, 38 for the low, but most spots are mid-30s, and so watch out for some frost on Sunday morning. During the day Sunday, we recover quite a bit, back to the upper 50s to low 60s, mostly sunny skies. On Monday, a piece of energy breaks away from the main storm track, forming a cutoff low somewhere over the southwest states to our west or southwest, and we've been watching this feature for the last several days. Some of the models indicate that this could be a weather maker for us the middle part of next week. We were showing you some rain yesterday. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll keep an eye on it. So for now, Monday looks mostly sunny, high temps, low 60s. On Tuesday, we're mostly sunny. Again, it could be a few high clouds, high temps in the low to middle 60s. Wednesday looks perfect. We're in the middle to upper 60s with mostly sunny skies. And on Thursday, we could very well get to 70 with partly to mostly sunny skies, although a developing trough over the Pacific Northwest and energy beginning to slide down the west coast. And that's something to watch because this is a week from today, Friday, December 23rd. There's that cutoff low well to the west of the Baja, and that very well may get absorbed into this approaching trough. And then this is Christmas Eve, 5 p.m. Christmas Eve, and that is the 540 line right over western Arizona. This is a very cold, deep low, and this is only one model run, so let's not get too excited about that. But if this verifies, the 540 line over western Arizona, the deserts of western Arizona, would indicate maybe over toward the Las Vegas area, you could see some snow showers, and even here in the valley, a very cold day with some light rain possible. And look at these afternoon temperatures on Christmas Eve. Upper 40s to low 50s. Wow. So we have to watch this system very carefully. I mean, the 540 line, that's usually where you denote precipitation changing to snow at elevations of 1,000 feet or below. So we'll watch for that. I'm not saying it's going to snow here on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but if that verifies, the snow level would be very low, down to around 2,500 feet, maybe 2,000 feet or lower. But I don't think that's going to be there tomorrow, so let's not get too excited about it. But looking at the run further, this is Christmas Day, and that is a very cold look for the southwest. There could be some rain and snow over the Mogollon Rim in eastern Arizona. Around here, we'd just be chilly. High temps, maybe not even making 50 degrees, and if they do, we just barely touch 50 for Christmas. But once again, I stress, this is just one model run on one day, and we'll have to watch the trends and see how this pans out, but I don't think we're going to have a high in the upper 40s or low 50s on Christmas Day, but it could happen. It's not completely inconceivable. All right, let's look at the GFS ensemble and see what it says for temperatures through the period. And it shows Christmas Day is a little bit more realistic. This is closer to average, high of 63 with lows down in the 40s. But we'll watch those model trends very carefully and see how it pans out. Just something interesting to think about. We're still 10 days away, so a lot can change between now and then. And that's a wrap on today's Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching. Be safe and have a good Friday.